Okay, folks, Reggie Reglis here, and we're going to continue in this video, and we're still talking about the first-time homebuyer 8x8 campaign within the eEdge system. Before we actually start the campaign, I want to show you again, if I didn't show you last time, or if I showed you last time, showing you again, that you have the contacts here that we've added. You can add and remove add additional contacts or remove contacts from this campaign right here. Okay, as we showed you in the previous video when you first start off, and if you have history, it will show up here. Okay, there's no history yet for this. And then here are the events here. Okay, so we actually have 9 events, as we mentioned in the last video, 7 email and 2 notifications. Okay, now let's talk about some of the things that you can actually do with these events in terms of changing them. So if you click on edit event, it actually allows you to change the number of days until this particular event fires, and also the name of the event. Okay, that one fires in 1 day. You can't really change it to 0 days, so that's the earliest you can do is 1 day. But we can change this next one if we wanted to change that to 6 days. We could go ahead and change that and click on save, and this will fire 6 days after a contact is added. And I believe I mentioned in the previous video that these events are not date-based, but they're time-based. The 33 touch is date-based, but the 8x8 campaigns are time-based in that they fire after a contact is added. So if you add one contact on May 12th, then if this is firing in 1 day, this one will go out on May 13th. But if you add a contact on May 20th, that contact will, this email will fire on May 21st. Okay, so this is time-based. Now, we showed you how to edit the event. Let's skip edit project for a minute. We can actually also edit email options. And what that means is that we have, initially this said now is the time to buy, and I changed it now is really the time to buy previously, but I'm going to add now is really the time to buy. Okay, and save that. And what that does is changes the name of the subject line of the email. Now notice it does not change the event name, so don't be fooled by that. The event name is still the same. It just changed the name of the subject line of the email that's going to go out to your contacts. You can also click on this piece and look at the details, and that's where you'll see that the name of the event is still the same, but the subject line of the email has now changed. You can also see that this is active, when it's going to be sent, and they have additional information in there, like the media type is HTML and the event is an email event. Okay, here's the last thing that I want to show you in this video, and we're going to go ahead and click on edit project. This is where you can actually go ahead and edit the event itself, or the email that's going to go out with this event. So this is a pretty long email. It's like a newsletter type format for the first one that goes out. And as you see here under edit, you can actually go ahead and click on preview, and you can preview that email and see what's actually in it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click on that and maximize it there, and we can see the information that is here, as well as our personal information at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and close that, and actually I'll minimize it. Neither one seems to work quickly. Okay, there we go, we minimized it. And then notice that we can go ahead to next, and that our picture will come up, and you can crop that or change that or upload a different image. And we're at step 2 of 3. Now we're going to step 3 of 3, and you can actually change some of the text here in the headlines. If you click on view layout, which I won't do now, it'll actually show you the layout of the headlines. But it's pretty self-explanatory. Headline 1 will come before headline 2, will come before headline 3. One of the things I do want to show you is what's called the phrase assistant. pretty cool feature here. If you click on the phrase assistant, what it will do is actually two things. One, if you have generic phrases that you use or headlines that you use and you don't want to forget them, you could go ahead and put them here if you wanted to. What we're going to do is go ahead and click on generic phrases, and it actually gives you some great generic phrases that you can add to, your headlines. Okay, we're not going to do that at this point, but that's all you would do. Click on it and then click on save. All right, so in this video, actually, let's just finish this piece off. You can go ahead and click on next, and you can go through and edit different pieces of this this email that fires as your first event. We're going to go ahead and click on done. Okay, and after it cycles through, it's going to go ahead and take us to back to where we were, the initial screen that shows the whole campaign. There you go. And in the next video, we're going to show you some more steps to doing this. Thank you. Again, this is Reggie Reglis from the Reglis Group and from Keller Williams Real Estate. Wishing you a great day.